Yo, what is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. You already know who it is, y'all. It's LT DA GAWD, and today we gonna get into some of these NBA playoff predictions. All right. Now, the first game for tomorrow, you know, we got the Pacers going up against the Cavaliers. Now, I think this series is going to be a lot closer than people may think. I mean, Cleveland's going to ultimately end up winning it. I think it might go 6 games. A few of them might end up being a blowout. As a few, I mean, maybe one. But tomorrow in particular, I think that Cleveland definitely is going to win. LeBron's going to come out prepared. Even though the Indiana Pacers are like, they've won like 5 in a row, I think they're going to lose tomorrow because I just don't think that outside of Paul George they have enough scoring. I don't think they're going to have enough scoring, in all honesty. Plus PG going up against LeBron. That's going to be a really fun matchup to watch. I'm more than certain that PG is going to have a field day against LeBron. Like, let's keep it a buck. LeBron just doesn't play defense anymore, right? Especially in the first round. So, PG is going to, I give him 25 points per game for this series. Maybe even 28 points per game this series. I expect that to be his average. You know, LeBron's going to do LeBron numbers. He's going to give you 27 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, or maybe even 6 assists. But you know what to expect from LeBron out of this series. But tomorrow's game in particular, I do think that the Cleveland Cavaliers will, you know, definitely win. As of right now, they're the 8-point favorite. That's a pretty good line. I think they might win by a little bit more, actually. I think this game might be like a 10-point game, just because I think LeBron's going to be a little bit more rested. He hasn't played like the last, like 2 games to end the regular season, 2 or 3 games. So I think he's going to be pretty rested, and he's going to be excited. Like, finally it's the playoffs, and finally I can show the world why I'm still the best player in the league. So yeah, at the end of the day, I ultimately got Cleveland winning tomorrow. Alright, after that game, we got the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Toronto Raptors. This series, I think, will go 7 games. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there right now. I think this series will go 7 games. And the reason why is because Milwaukee's defense is really good. Okay, Milwaukee plays really good defense. And the Toronto Raptors, they don't necessarily score that many points. Or at least they haven't since Lowry's come back from injury. They haven't been putting up that many points. So, that off the bat, I think that this series will go 7 games. Alright, but as far as tomorrow, ultimately I can see Toronto barely pulling it out, just because, I mean, the Milwaukee Bucks are still kind of young. They haven't had too much playoff experience, so that might be a little overwhelming. But I don't see them getting blown out just because the defense is so good. So I got Toronto ultimately winning tomorrow. DeRozan, if Giannis guards DeRozan, the game would be that'll keep the game close. But who do Milwaukee have as they 2? Tony Snell or Chris Middleton? Yeah, Chris Middleton. That'll be a good matchup to watch, as well as DeMar Carroll and Giannis. That'll be a good matchup to watch for the series. And I mean, the big is not going to really be that much of a factor. It's going to be more so guard and forward play. It's going to be the 2 and 3. Now, Kyle Lowry, I'm not too sure what to expect from him from this series. I mean, he's probably going to give you 21 points per game, between like 19 and 21 points per game. DeRozan's going to probably do the majority of the scoring. And you're gonna get some scoring from Valanciunas. You already know that. But it's gonna be a 7-game series, y'all. So buckle up. This might be a really, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that exciting unless you're a Giannis Antetokounmpo fan. You know, the guy's young. He's a good ball player. if you're a fan of his, this would be a really entertaining, series to watch. But I don't think it's gonna be too much going on in this series, in my opinion. So I'm probably not gonna watch too many games. Let me not say that. I'm gonna watch as many games as I can with all the series. So I'm gonna try to stay true to that. But this series in particular, I don't think it's gonna be too entertaining. But I do think Toronto pulls it off in 7 games. Alright, now next up we have the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is going to be a bloodbath, alright? I'm going to tell you that right now. This series is going to be a bloodbath. I think it's only going to go to like 6 games though. But this is going to be a bloodbath, man. Just because these teams, they both play pretty big. They got pretty big front courts. They play pretty traditional. They play very slow paced. And these guys have matched up with each other a few times now in the playoffs. So they got sort of a rivalry going on. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But this series is going to be tightly contested. I don't see any type of sweeps or blowouts going on with these two teams. I mean, granted, the Memphis Grizzlies are the 7th seed, but just the way they play in their defense, like, that's what their team was built on. Defense and like grinding it out and wearing you down. And that's what they can ultimately do against San Antonio. I do believe though they could definitely steal a game in San Antonio, okay? But I don't see them winning this series. Once again, I got San Antonio winning in 6 ultimately. And I do think that San Antonio will win tomorrow. I think it's going to be a close game. But I do think that at the end of the day, San Antonio is going to win. They got San Antonio winning by 9 points. I don't think they'll win by that much. I think it'll be more so like 4 or 5. Just because of how slow of a pace both teams play. It's going to be a really, really close game. It's probably going to be a very close series. It's going to be a very close 6-game series. But San Antonio, they just have too much firepower on offense. Let me not say firepower. They just have too good of an offense compared to the Memphis Grizzlies, who at times have struggled to score. And San Antonio plays pretty good defense as well. So the fact that the Grizzlies don't really have much of an offense, it kind of brings me in, it kind of pulls me in favor of the San Antonio Spurs. So that's why I got the San Antonio Spurs winning in 6. And once again, I got them winning the game tomorrow night. Now, last but not least, the final game we have here to wrap up the first night of the NBA playoffs is the Utah Jazz up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, this is probably going to go to 7 games too. Okay. Now, the reason why I say that though is because Utah Jazz are like low-key a really good team. Like, they had a lot of injuries this season, and they still managed to get the 5th seed in the West. Bruh. They lost a lot of starters this year, including their star player Gordon Hayward. I think he was out for like 10 or 20 games. So the fact that he was out that long and they still managed to win 51 games is kind of amazing in all honesty. Alright. Shout out to the coach Quinn Snyder. He's done a real good job with these young guys. That defense is stout. It was the same way last year. That defense just keeps getting better, okay? It just keeps getting better. But the Clippers, their defense is not that good, okay? I mean, they got a really good offense. They got CP3. You bound to have a really good offense, okay? The guy just does not turn the ball over at all. But tomorrow night, I believe the Utah Jazz will ultimately get a dub against the Clippers. Alright, it's gonna be an upset for tomorrow night. Not the series. I still think the Clippers will win the series in 7, but tomorrow night the Utah Jazz will get a win in Los Angeles. Now, the reason why I say that though is they have a pretty decent road record this year, okay? Now, add that to the fact that they face all these injuries, and it really is a possibility that they can get a win on the road against the Los Angeles Clippers team. Now, the thing that's killed the Clippers in the past is definitely their health. And I mean, they coming in the playoffs cooking. They've won their last 7. All right, they've won their last 7, so they pretty hot. Okay, but I just I got the win in the series. I'm saying that I got the Clippers winning the series once again. But tomorrow, I have a feeling they're gonna come out flat, or that Utah Jazz defense is just gonna be too stout, man. It's gonna be real stout. They're not gonna be expecting it, and ultimately, I think they'll get the win in Los Angeles. All right, I'm expecting the big game out of Gordon and Hayward, just because, like, who's gonna guard them? Who's gonna guard them on the Clippers? Okay, do they still got Mbah Mute? Yeah, they still got him. So, I mean, he might be able to guard him, but Gordon Hayward has been an animal this year. Alright. Also, I mean, like I said, the Utah Jazz defense is just so good. They got a rim protector. Like, Rudy Gobert is better than DeAndre Jordan as far as defense. Let's get that out the way right now. Rudy Gobert is a better rim protector than DeAndre Jordan. Alright. The guy's just way too long. Pause. He's way too long. His arms and limbs and shit. His wingspan is enormous. I think he has like a 7'7" wingspan, which is crazy if you think about it. He covers so much ground and he swats so many shots just by being a stick man, pretty much. A slender man, I should call him that. The Stifle Tower, and shit like that. But like I said, I think the Utah Jazz will definitely get a win tomorrow on the road in Los Angeles. But they'll ultimately end up losing the series in 7 games. Now, the spread tomorrow, by the way, the Clippers are favored to win by 5 points. I think the Jazz will win by 7. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I think the Jazz will win by 7. But after that, yeah, I don't see the games being that, that blown open in the future. All right. But hey, y'all, now that's it for my predictions for tomorrow night's NBA playoffs. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below as far as who you guys got winning tomorrow night, or let me know who you guys got winning the series. Also, like the video for the homie, man. Like the video, show some love and support. It's always appreciated. And always check me out, man. Sub to the channel, man. We doing a lot of stuff over here. Hit the notification button. Dropping videos all the time. NBA videos, NBA 2K videos. Whatever videos y'all want me to drop, let me know. Alright. Also, I'll be dropping another video tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon actually, in regards to the the results from not even the results, but giving my predictions about Sunday's game. I'm gonna do this every day. I'm gonna drop a video every day with my predictions on on who will win that game that day. Alright, so be on the lookout for that stuff, as well as other videos I got coming up within the next few days. And I'll see y'all next time. Alright, peace.